Okay guys, we're going to be doing a back workout. Pull downs to the front, pull downs to the back, face pulls, and some deadlifts. That's what we're going to be doing. So let's get started. Yeah. So we're going to be doing probably about 5 to 6 sets of this. And just keep going like that. I'm going to actually increase the resistance a bit later. It's kind of hard to go down here because of my knees, but I got to do it if I want to get a job done. Yeah. So, and I had a bit more resistance to it. So like this. See what you could do if you have a setup like this. You can put the different levels of bands that you want to use right across the top. And then you just have to just connect it as you go along. As long as the base itself is strong enough to support it, you can do that. If you're doing it from your basement at home and you have very strong beams in your basement, but the connection has to be correct, you can actually put a heavy duty clamp up there and you can go with that, or just maybe get something and wrap it around the beam itself and then connect that. So my resistance is much more stronger now, and everything is decreased. Oh, when you do pull downs from the back, like that, it actually centers more to the middle of the back area. All the muscles through the middle, that's where it actually hits. It's very old school. A lot of the new school people avoid it because of injuries, but there's a certain way of doing the exercise. You cannot pull all the way. Do not bring the bar all the way down to the bottom of the shoulder. You have to bring it like just about where you see I have the bar to the top part of the head, like about there. That's where you want it to go. That's how you do it. So we're gonna do pull downs from the front now. Sorry to have my back turned to you guys, but it's probably the best position I have to be able to do the exercise. Before I didn't do it like that because the bar hits the wall here, but I try to see if I can keep it straight. It helps me to keep straight too, so I'm gonna go from this way now. So you guys can see from the side view. So I'm gonna go with a underhand grip. Yeah, the front is a bit harder. Second set. So you coming down, you bringing that elbow right down into your, just think of the elbows coming right down into the hip. And that's why you're contracting. You're just pulling everything and squeezing the entire back muscles together, contracting everything together as you come down. Watching me work out might be boring because I don't listen to music when I work out. I never do. Ever since I was younger, at age 16, I started working out. Even to this day, I never use music in the background, never do. I want to focus on my muscle. The music is just a distraction. That's just so I find it easier to focus when I don't hear any music or anything, because my mind is just on my muscles. That's where it's supposed to be, actually. Yeah. I'm sitting in this position and I feel all the tension in here because I'm in that deep squat position. Would that hit me in the face? Let's see if we could do these. I think my reps will be very little in this one. Okay, we got 2 more sets. My band is just locking here really tight. Hope I can get it out. Whoa, my legs. Yeah, I'm comfortable. We'll go like this. Uncomfortable position, but I have no choice. There's too much tension in my hip flexor here. Oof. Ooh, yeah. I'll leave this for now. Okay, so we're gonna do some face pulls. I kind of wish I could get this done here, but because the angle is so high that I'm doing it from. So I'm gonna have to put my body in a certain angle just to make sure it's done the way I want it to. So when you do face pull, you're working that tiny muscle, that rear delts, that's where you're working, because when you do your back double bicep pulls, you want to see this muscle going across into the back there, shoulders, everything looks all nice. So that exercise, that's what it does. It attacks that tiny muscle there. Not only just the bent over rows, not the bent over lateral raises, but this exercise does it too. Oh. This is what I'm using, guys. This big piece of wood. That's what it is. See this way, probably side view's better. So I'm gonna do my stiff leg deadlifts on there, but except this is more focused on the glutes, and because of how it's positioned like this, it's slightly elevated, so it's on this angle like this. When you work, do stiff leg deadlifts or any kind of like deadlifts on this kind of level, with your toes elevated like that, it actually hits the glutes more. So if you have glutes that are sagging a little bit, that will work. I have another one to go. So I'm going to be using this broken resistance band. I don't know if you guys remember this green band that popped at me when I was working out because the band is old. I'm still keeping it hanging around because for this particular exercise, it's actually good. I'm going to use it till it breaks again. Which I don't think is going to happen because there's nothing in the way of causing it to break now, because it's cut in the middle, it's broken in the middle. Oh. So I was thinking if I should do this first or do this last, but I already have the stuff in my hand, so here we go. Let's do this first. So guys, you probably cannot see this, right? But when you're doing this exercise, you're not using this part of your feet. You're using here. Even though my feet is in this odd position, I'm pushing off from here. Never here. Only push from this part. That's how you feel the exercise, how it works. You gotta push from here. It's the same way like when you're doing leg presses, you're not pushing from your toes, you're pushing from the heels. Even squats, it's the same thing. If you're pushing from your heels, that's where you get the results. At first, I could feel it. So you relax your toes and just let the back works. And then you come up to the top, contract the glutes. Whoa. We got another exercise after this. We're gonna do good mornings after. Hit the lower back, the hamstring, hit everything in the back there. Attack all those muscles. Oh. Okay. So for good mornings, we're going to use this also. If I can get a right position. It's too far ahead of me. This is going to be in the way too. Still too far ahead of me. Gotta keep adjusting to get a right position. I think. Okay, yeah. Ah. And we're gonna do 2 sets without the board. And what was that? Oh, that thing inside fell. Yeah. Again, the rest is not too long. Yes. And I'm moving along. So we have one more exercise to do. Let me get this out of the way. Where is it? Where is it? On my tippy toes here. I'm just a short guy, struggling to reach this. Okay, we're gonna do maybe one set or a couple of sets of pull-ups. My wrist is in problems right now, so is my left shoulders. But I feel like I'm warmed up a little bit, so let's see if we can get something done. Whatever reps I get, I'll settle for it, it's okay. But a lot of problem with arthritis in my wrists, both of them. And the shoulders there seem to be the same issues going on, right? So, but I have to keep fighting with it. I can't ignore it, right? Even if I get one set, one rep, whatever it is, I'll take it. But let's see what I can get done. I might just keep the reps very low instead of going high reps like I usually do. Last year I wasn't using any supporters on my wrist at all. This year I have to. Actually, socks. Yeah. Whew. That's how I felt, so I went for it. But the last 3 reps started feeling a lot of still in the front delts, so it's just too much in the front delts area. Okay guys, that's it. One set is good enough. Okay, guys, thank you for watching my live. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are not just watching, I hope you're doing something too. And following me through this crazy journey, trying to get to a certain condition again. So if you have any questions, just send me a message. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Okay, I'm gonna log on to YouTube first. Okay, thank you guys for watching too.